13 Ways to Break the Cycle of Poverty for Good. There's no question that poverty is a complex problem. There are many factors that contribute to its existence and its endurance. Things like political instability, economic inequality, and natural disasters can all play a role. Although it may seem like a daunting task, there are a few shortcuts that can be done to get yourself out of poverty. You could marry into a wealthy family, or you could win the lottery. Now, let's be realistic. These aren't likely to happen for most people. So how do you actually break the cycle of poverty? This is Capitalist Domain, and in today's video, we are going to share 13 powerful tips that will help you break the cycle of poverty for good and start living the life you deserve. We know what it's like to be stuck in the cycle of poverty. It can seem impossible to get out, but with the right tools and information, you can make a real change in your life. Number 1. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Asking for help can be tough. It can be hard to admit that we need assistance, and sometimes we fear that we'll be seen as weak or incompetent. However, the ability to ask for help is actually a sign of strength. It shows that we are aware of our limitations and are willing to admit that we need assistance. Asking for help also demonstrates respect for others. When we reach out for help, we are acknowledging that the person we are asking has expertise or knowledge that we lack. So next time you find yourself struggling, don't be afraid to ask for help. Chances are that the person you ask will be happy to provide assistance. And who knows, they might even teach you something new in the process. Number 2. Educate yourself and your children. The world is a big, scary place. Every day we're faced with new challenges and choices. And as we get older, it can seem like there's more and more to learn. That's why it's so important to educate yourself and your children. By seeking out new knowledge and perspectives, you can equip yourselves to make smart choices and navigate the world with confidence. With education, you'll never have to face the world alone. Instead, you'll have the tools you need to build a bright future for yourselves and your families. Number 3. Get a job, even if it's not your dream job. Just because a job isn't your dream job doesn't mean it can't be a stepping stone to getting there. Sure, working at the local fast food restaurant may not be where you saw yourself at this point in your life, but it can teach you valuable skills that you can use in the future. For one thing, you'll learn how to deal with customers, which is always a useful skill. You'll also gain experience in the food service industry, which can come in handy if you decide to pursue a career in catering or restaurant management. In addition, you'll earn some much-needed money to help pay your bills and live your life. So don't write off that fast food job just yet. It could be the key to unlocking your dream job down the road. Number 4. Start your own business. Poverty is no laughing matter. But if you want to get out of it, you might as well start your own business. It's the American dream after all, and it's not as hard as you might think. There are plenty of resources available to help you get started. Of course, starting a business is no easy task. It takes a lot of hard work, dedication, and grit. But if you're willing to put in the effort, it can be an incredibly rewarding experience. Not only will you have the satisfaction of being your own boss, but you'll also have the opportunity to make a real difference in your community. Number 5. Stay away from high-interest debt products. Debt can be a heavy burden, particularly when it comes with high interest rates. If you're struggling to make ends meet, it can be tempting to sign up for a high-interest loan or credit card in order to cover your expenses. However, this is often a dangerous cycle to get into. Instead of resorting to high-interest debt products, look for alternatives that will help you get out of poverty for good. There are numerous programs and organizations that can offer low-interest loans or even grant money to those in need. Do your research and find an organization that can help you get the financial assistance you need. Number 6. Use technology to automate your finances. Technology can be a great tool for helping people to get out of poverty. For example, there are now many software programs that can help people to automatically budget their money and track their spending. This can be a great way for people to stay on top of their finances and avoid getting into unmanageable debt. Additionally, there are now many apps that can help people to find discount deals and save money on everyday items. This can also be a big help for people who are trying to stretch their budget. Number 7. Invest in yourself and develop new skills. If you're poor, the best investment you can make is in yourself. Unfortunately, that's not always easy when you're struggling to make ends meet. But if you can find a way to develop new skills and improve your prospects, it will pay off in the long run. One of the best ways to do this is to get a job in a field that interests you. Not only will you earn a paycheck, but you'll also gain valuable experience and learn new things. If you're not sure what kind of job you want, consider taking some classes or doing some research to explore your options. There is no shame in being poor, but there is something empowering about taking control of your life and making a commitment to better yourself. Number 8. Volunteer in your community. Being in poverty can feel like being stuck in quicksand. The more you fight to get out, the deeper you sink. But there is a way out. Volunteering in your community is a great way to start making a real difference in your life and the lives of those around you. When you volunteer, you give your time and talents to help others. In return, you receive satisfaction from knowing that you've made a difference. Volunteering also gives you an opportunity to build new skills and expand your network of contacts. And as your skills and contacts grow, so does your ability to find paid work that can help you escape poverty for good. Number 9. Give back to others who are less fortunate than you are. It's often said that the best way to get out of poverty is to give back to others who are less fortunate than you are. And while that may sound like a cliche, there's actually a lot of truth to it. When you give back, you're not just helping someone in need. You're also helping yourself. Also, when you give your time, your talents, or your resources, you're investing in your community and making it stronger. And when you make your community stronger, you're also making it easier for everyone, including yourself, to get out of poverty. Number 10. Get involved in politics. Politics may seem like a dirty word, but it's actually a great way to make a difference in your community. If you're poor, chances are that there are some things about your community that you'd like to see change. And one of the best ways to make those changes is to get involved in the political process. You don't have to run for office to make a difference. There are plenty of other ways to get involved, such as working on a campaign, attending city council meetings, or even just voting. But however you choose to get involved, remember that your voice matters. And when you use it to speak up for those who can't speak for themselves, you're helping to create positive change. Number 11. Advocate for yourself and others. Advocacy is all about speaking up for those who can't speak for themselves. And when you're in poverty, that's often exactly what you need to do. There are many ways to advocate for yourself and others. You can write letters to your representatives, participate in protests or marches, or even just start a conversation with someone about the issues you care about. But however you choose to do it, remember that your voice matters. Number 12. Prepare for retirement now, even if you're young. In today's world, it can be difficult to save enough money to comfortably retire. With the cost of living rising and wages staying stagnant, it's important to start planning for the future as early as possible. One of the best ways to do this is to start contributing to a retirement account, such as 401k or IRA. If your employer offers matching contributions, be sure to take advantage of this. It's like free money. Additionally, you should try to live below your means and save as much money as you can. By doing this, you'll be able to build up a nest egg that will help you maintain your standard of living in retirement. So don't wait. Start preparing for retirement now. Number 13. Embrace change as an opportunity for growth. For many people living in poverty, daily life is a constant struggle against a multitude of problems. Poor housing, lack of access for education and healthcare, and limited job opportunities can all contribute to a cycle of poverty that seems impossible to escape. However, change can be a powerful force for good. Embracing change as an opportunity for growth can help to break the cycle of poverty and create new prospects for those who are living in difficult circumstances. When people are given the chance to improve their lives, they can achieve amazing things. The next time you're faced with a difficult situation, remember that change can be your friend. And that's our 13 ways to break the cycle of poverty for good. We hope you find this video helpful and informative. Remember, knowledge is not a power, but the use of that knowledge is the real power. So arm yourself with as much information as possible and you'll be on your way to a better life. Share this video with your friends and family to help spread the word. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you next time.